So let's work on our shop pages now, and let's make sure we can use our data there. For this, let me go to my product model again. And here, besides being able to save data, I of course also want to be able to get my products. So I'll add a static method again, and I'll name that fetch all. Now here, I want to interact with my MongoDB database to fetch all products. For this, I will again return and then use DB collection to tell MongoDB to which collection to connect to. And here the collection I want to connect to is products, of course. And then there, MongoDB has a method for finding data, which is called find. Now find could be configured to also use a filter. For example, we could find all products that have a title of a book. And there are more elaborate filters than just equality filters available too. Again, something I cover in great detail in my MongoDB course if you want to learn more about that. Here, I of course want to find all products for now. So I want to find all products, which I can do by just calling find like this. Now the important thing about find is, find does not immediately return a promise though. Instead it returns a so-called cursor. A cursor is an object provided by MongoDB, which allows us to go through our elements, our documents, step by step. Because theoretically, in a collection, find could of course return millions of documents, and you don't want to transfer them over the wire all at once. So instead, find gives you a handle which you can use to tell MongoDB, okay, give me the next document, okay, give me the next document, and so on. That being said, there is a toArray method you can execute to tell MongoDB to get all documents and turn them into a JavaScript array. But you should only use that if you know that we're talking about, let's say, a couple of dozens or maybe 100 documents. Otherwise, it's better to implement pagination, which is something we will implement at a later point of time in this course. So for now, let's use toArray, and then this returns a promise, and here we can again catch any errors we might be getting, but most importantly here, we should have our products. We can log our products here, and then also let's return our products in here. And let's see if that works the way we want. So now we have a fetch all method that hopefully works. One important thing is, I of course need to get access to my database by calling getDB in fetch all, just as I do it in save. And now let's head over to our shop controller. And there we have the getProducts function. Now this is the function I want to work on now. And instead of find all, let's now use fetch all, because that is how I named the method. And there I should get my products, and hopefully I get them in a format that works. Let's see. Let me also go to my shop routes now. And here, get index and get products, that should be fine. Let me comment out all other routes for the moment, because we can't work with them right now because, well, we have no code that would support them. By the way, in the shop controller, you also want to make sure that getIndex works by also using fetch all in there. So just as we did it in getProducts, we want to do the same in getIndex. Okay, so now I got some code in place. Let me go back to app.js finally and comment in that shop routes import. And not just comment it in, of course, but also uncomment this middleware down there. And now we hopefully have a setup where we can actually reload our root route, let's say, so just localhost 3000. And here we go. Here is our product, just like that. And of course, it works automatically because I didn't change any property names. If you suddenly stored a title in a field named name, you would have to adjust your view and so on. Well, and there is something where I want to adjust my view. And that is related to how we work with the IDs. But we'll see it in the next lecture.